DIY Photography's coverage of Photokina is brought to you by Rode Microphones, Camera Defuse, and Light Plaster.
Hi, this is Udit Roche with DIY Photography. We're here at Photokina 2016 with Ryan Burke, product specialist for Rode. And Ryan, hi, what's up?
Welcome to the booth.
I heard that Rode is bringing up some new products this Photokina.
You may as well start with the big news, the Rode Link Newshooter kit. This is the iXLR transmitter that's designed to work with the same kind of system as the Filmmaker kit, which I know you yourself
Yeah, this is
use.
actually what we're using right now.
Yeah, exactly right. It operates in the 2.4 license-free spectrum, so you never have to worry about choosing your frequencies or having interference come in when someone transmits on your exact same kind of channel or anything like that. It's got a locking XLR connector on top, so if you're using it for handheld scenarios
actually,
like this,
I wouldn't have to use an XLR wire for this very mic.
Exactly, you'd be completely wireless and hands-free. Well, not exactly entirely hands-free, but cable-free. But you also have a lav input. Often I'll be using a handheld mic or a boom mic that has an XLR connection, but then every now and then I'll need to do a piece of camera where I want to have a lav, something a bit more discreet, and just belt pack mount the actual unit itself. So you can do that with the iXLR.
Can you mix between the two, or is it this, either this or that?
No, it's either one or the other. So you choose the XLR or the TRS on the input itself. Yeah. Powering options are amazing with this unit. You can power it with standard AA batteries.
Yep. How long will these last?
You'll get a good 4 hours or so when you're running phantom power with AA batteries if you've got good lithium batteries. If you're not running phantom power, then you'll get longer battery life. But one of the really cool things is that you can also use NPF standard style batteries as well. I mean, that's just a nice little feature. We know that this is one of the most common batteries you'll find in kit bags all over the world. Lighting rigs use it, audio recorders, all sorts. And now you can use it with your wireless system as well. You can also power via micro USB on both ends. So you can use it for the transmitter, or you can use it with the receiver unit. So just pop out here.
It's the same receiver from the Filmmaker's kit, right?
Yeah, so it's the exact same receiver as the Filmmaker kit. This receiver uses AA batteries again. You can also power it with micro USB, super easy setup. You can mount it directly on top of the camera, or you can belt pack mount it. So if you've got a sound bag, dual system audio kind of setup.
This is what we're doing right now.
Exactly right. One more feature that it has, which I don't think any other wireless transmitter has, is a live headphone output. That's for a couple of different purposes. For interview scenarios like this, where you want to make sure that the microphone's always in the best position, you can actually listen live just with a little discreet earpiece and make sure you got the mic in the right spot. But also when you're booming and you've got somebody with a shotgun mic on a boom pole and you want to run the audio directly into the camera rather than running a sound bag, headphones, all of that kind of stuff, your boom guy can just run a short little extension cable to the actual transmitter itself, and they can listen live, make sure they got their microphone in the right critical position.
That's pretty awesome.
To pick up the best audio. Yeah. So there you have it. That is the Rode Link Newshooter kit. It comes with the XLR transmitter and the camera mount receiver. The
other thing I hear you have is something for people who are doing interviews or going live with an iPhone.
Yes, we do.
Show me that.
This is the iXLR. So this is also a new release from Rode. So this is a digital conversion, basically, that goes directly from an XLR port, which is going into this recorder mic, just like the one you're using there, into a lightning port so that you can plug it directly into iOS devices, and you get a much nicer signal than what you would get just with the internal microphone or going
no more internal.
Exactly. Well, that's it. No more headsets. Yeah, with the iPhone 7, this will still work fine though. It's designed, specifically for the new processor platform.
Does it provide phantom power?
It doesn't. No, because it's powered directly off the device itself. Okay. So you can use it with dynamic microphones like handheld interview mics. You can also use it with self-powered shotgun mics, like for instance the Rode NTG2, which is a battery. The Rode NTG4 Plus has an internal battery. Multiple microphones in our range, and other manufacturers use internal batteries so that you don't have to supply phantom power to the mic. It has a headphone output, just like the iXLR, directly on the unit itself with a volume adjustment. Yep. It's got an LED on the front that actually shows you your recording status. So with the new app that we've just released, you can actually press the button on the front of the unit itself, and it will control the recording on the app. So if you're doing an interview scenario and you don't want to have to have
it just turned red when you started recording. That's
exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, so it gives you an indication to let you know when you're recording. So I can have that in my pocket. I mean, I can turn the screen off, pop it away, record with it, press the button again, it'll let me know that it's paused. You can see there the red and yellow flash.
Yep. So it'll stay on the same track.
It'll stay on the same track. So if I want to just pause it, clarify a couple of points, maybe a new take, it'll still run on the exact same track. Press it again, and I've already started recording. Then if I unlock the phone, I can hit the end button, and then I've ended the recording, and you can see it's gone back to green to let me know that it's ready to start recording.
What's the availability of the iXLR, the Newshooter kit?
So the iXLR just started shipping a couple of weeks ago, so it should be in stores, from probably this week onward around the world.
Again, how much does it cost?
It's going to be around €149.
Okay.
The Newshooter kit isn't shipping yet. It's probably a few weeks off shipping from Australia at the moment, which means that it'll be, at least about a month or so before you'll see it in stores. But it's very close. I mean, these are straight off the production line. This is a production unit here.
It's like the only one in the world that I'm looking at.
Well, there's a couple here, so here's the
only two in the world.
Two, yeah. Yeah, exclusive look at the final version of the Newshooter kit.
Ryan, thank you very much.
Really, thanks for stopping by.
We'll be seeing you around.
Cheers.
We'll be seeing you guys around too.
If you like some more cool movies, you can check out this one and you can subscribe to us down here.